One letter. No reason, no appeal. Just gone. I grew up understanding that college was not a given. My mom worked two jobs through most of my childhood. My dad had been out of the picture since I was 11. We were not in crisis, but we were always careful. The kind of careful where you know exactly how much is in the account before you buy anything. So when I was awarded a scholarship, at the end of my sophomore year, full tuition for my junior and senior years. Based on GPA and faculty recommendation, I want you to understand what that meant. It was not a nice bonus. It was the reason I could finish. I spent the summer between sophomore and junior year working full-time, saving everything I could, preparing for the 2 years ahead with the specific, organized hope of someone who finally has a plan that adds up. The letter arrived 6 weeks before fall semester due. It was 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph informed me that following a routine review of scholarship awards, the financial aid office had determined that my scholarship allocation had been adjusted. The second paragraph informed me that my Hartley scholarship had been revoked effective immediately, and that I would need to arrange alternative funding for the upcoming academic year. There was no explanation. There was no breakdown of what the review had found. There was no information about an appeals process. There was a phone number for the financial aid office and a name associate director, a woman named Margaret, and a sentence that said they were happy to discuss next steps. Read that letter standing in the kitchen in my work uniform at 7:15 in the morning before my shift. I called the number immediately. It went to voicemail. I left a message. I called again at lunch. Voicemail. I called 3 more times that week. I got Margaret's assistant once, who told me Margaret was in meetings but would return my call. She did not return my call. I emailed. I got an auto reply saying the office was experiencing high volume and responses might be delayed up to 5 business days. 5 business days later, I received a reply that said my case had been reviewed and the decision stood, and that if I wished to discuss funding options for the upcoming semester, I could schedule an appointment. My GPA was a 3.91. I had never missed a payment deadline. I had never received anything other than positive feedback from the faculty members who had recommended me. I had done everything the scholarship required and then some. I scheduled the appointment. I also called my academic advisor, a woman named Professor Okafor, who had written one of my recommendation letters, and told her what had happened. She went very quiet. Then she said, "This has happened before. Let me make some calls." Part 2 dropping tomorrow.